Namaste, Vanakkam, Namaskaram. Welcome back to Swati Ganesh Creations. I hope every one of you are doing great. In today's video, I am going to share with you guys 5 amazing DIYs that I did for my kitchen using the waste products from my kitchen. So without wasting time, let's get into the video. For the first DIY, I am taking here this stand. I use this as a spoon organizer. So I am going to paint it into white. I am using here acrylic color. So I am using a brush to paint it initially, and then I'm going to use this sponge because when you use a brush the strokes will be visible. To avoid that, I'm using this sponge. You can also use a dishwashing sponge. I have made DIYs using that. I'll put that links in the description box. You guys can check them out. And then I'm also going to paint the inside of this box with the help of brush. So once it's completely covered, I am going to take here this decoupage paper, which I am going to cut it randomly. And then I am going to stick on the organizer with the help of Mod Podge. Once you have cut the paper, remove this paper carefully like this and then stick it on the organizer with the help of Mod Podge. It's necessary to paint a thick layer of Mod Podge after you stick this decoupage paper because you will be using this organizer in the kitchen, right? So in the food particles may spill on it and we need to clean it regularly. So in that case we need to apply a thick layer of Mod Podge, only then the paint will not fade out and it will remain for a longer time. So stick the decoupage paper carefully with the help of Mod Podge, and on the other side also I am going to stick this decoupage paper and with the help of Mod Podge randomly. So after the Mod Podge is completely dried, I am going to use here yellow paint. I am going to use it as an outline. So you can see I am not going to color the entire box. I am just going to use it as an outline for the picture which we have stuck to give more detailing. And I am also going to give a distress look to this box using yellow paint. And that completes our first DIY. So for the second DIY, I am taking here this white enamel paint, to which I am going to add in 2 drops of turpentine oil, and then I am going to color these 2 steel boxes with this enamel paint. Enamel paint takes a lot of time to dry, but it looks so good once it is completely dried, especially on the metal surfaces. So I am going to leave the mouth and bottom portion, and other part of the container I am going to color it with the enamel paint. I am not going to color the inside portion. I am just speaking about the exterior. And once I have completed painting, I am going to allow it to dry for 24 hours. As I already told you, enamel takes a lot of time to dry. So if you guys want to speed up the process, then you can use hair dryer. Hair dryer will help you to get the paint dried fast. So I am going to apply the enamel paint even on the lid like this. So once the containers are completely dried, I am going to use here gold acrylic paint, and I am going to write tea and sugar. So after this I am going to apply some dots to the lid with the help of gold acrylic paint. And after this step is completed, I am going to use this pebble here, which I am going to stick with the help of Fevibond, and that completes our sugar and tea containers. I hope you guys would have liked this. And finally, don't forget to apply a layer of clear synthetic varnish. So for the next DIY, I am taking here this cardboard box. This cardboard box is quite strong. I am going to apply here black acrylic paint. I am going to cover the entire box with black acrylic paint. Once that is dried, I am going to cut this decoupage paper as needed, and I am going to stick it with the help of Mod Podge. Usually we do decoupage on white or light colors preferably. So I am using here black. So let's see how it turns out. So once it's completely dried, this is how it looks. So now I am going to use this liquid embroidery and I am going to create outline using it. I am going to wipe out the liquid embroidery with the help of a brush. I am just going to use some water and I am going to wipe it off like this. So on the sides also I am using this liquid embroidery and I am going to create some design like this. And then I am using white liquid embroidery to keep some dots. So once that is complete, I am going to create some handles with the help of the cotton rope. I am just making holes with the help of a scissor. You can even use a punching machine. So to just brighten up this picture, I am just using some red and green color here. Now I am going to write happy time here with the help of white paint. Then I am going to use this liquid embroidery on it, and that completes our third DIY. So for the next DIY, I am taking here these glass jar lids, which I am going to color with acrylic white color. I am going to use brush initially and then I am going to dab it with the sponge. And this sponge gives a beautiful finish, as I told before. I am going to paint the other jar lid the same way, and then I am going to take this decoupage paper which I have cut like this, and I am going to stick it on the lid with the help of Mod Podge. After sticking, also apply a thick layer of Mod Podge for longer durability. After this is completely dried, I am going to make some pink dots here with the help of a brush. And that completes our fourth DIY. You can see these glass jars look so cute, and you can store your cookies or some snacks of your kids in them and they would look so good. I hope you guys are liking my DIYs. If you guys like my DIYs, don't forget to comment in the comment section below. As always, the best is for the last, and this is my favorite DIY. For the next DIY, I am taking here this waste pan which I am not using. So I am going to apply a thick layer of queso. I am using here white queso. I'll give the link in the description box. You guys can check it out. So I am just using hand to apply a thick layer. Before it's completely dried, I am going to use a fork here to make some textures. I am just making some random textures here. So and then I am going to allow it to completely dry. It will take an hour to completely dry. After drying, this is how it looks. And then I am taking this decoupage paper which I am going to stick with the help of Mod Podge. And then I am going to apply some blue paint around Buddha like this with the help of the sponge. So dab 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 till you completely cover the pan like this. And then I am also going to use some yellow paint here. You can see once we apply yellow paint, the color turns out to be so beautiful. And after that, I am going to paint this handle with gold color. I am using here gold acrylic paint. All the materials that I have used here, I have given the links in the description box. You guys can check it out. And finally, I am going to add some gold color on the Buddha like this. And that completes our fifth DIY. I hope you guys would have liked my DIY ideas. If you guys liked it, please give a thumbs up because that's going to motivate me to do more such videos. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click on that ting 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 bell icon. And do share it with your friends and family. I'll see you all in the next interesting video. Until then, this is Swati Ganesh signing off. Bye bye.